It's really weird. It's really weird going on in Arcane Season 1 rewatch. And then I happened to find that all the things that inspired me to begin with are just kind of I didn't reach that level. I didn't ever reach that level of improvement. I just sort of stared at it for years, I guess. When you're talking about a meaty LCD display. Is this a reference? Is this a reference to perhaps not knowing how various displays work, or knowing how they work, but not really being able to implement them in the terms of deciding them? So you found the secret phrase. Choosing even more deal today, are you? Huh. This could really mean something for deal or no deal. And there's he saying, mayors who know Joey. Is there a slight misspelling there, because I'm seeing a Joey Sp7 Nix, and I don't quite know. Hello, Kai, saying, while Kai has appeared after watching Arcane in the recent Cobra Kai season. Oh, I'm fitting a Cobra Kai season in there as well, with some Cobra representation, dare we say. And, okay, so that was like for Pirate Talk, and there's... Let's not ignore that you killed your child. What have I? What? Oh, the Tamagotchi. I mean, just because it did run out of battery doesn't mean that it's dead forever, you know? Oh, LCD child. You know, it's just giving subtle signals that it's starving to death, you know? And sometimes, as a parent, if your child says, I'm starving to death, it's a classic sign they could be starving to death. And here is more of a layer, and there's, oh, Ziggy is saying, yar, mateys, or something piratey. Something piratey. Okay, I'm figuring that out. And if I look up art styles, if I try to draw something from season 1 Arcane, because I'm watching it and being inspired by it and wondering at the art style, then if I Google that, is it going to give me spoilers about it? I guess while I'm looking up something, I can put these blessed images on the screen. No, it makes me very uncomfortable. Let's go for Arcane, and it's a season 1, but like powder, but like that's who's on my mind. And there's Ziggy saying only Joe can bring us together. A Joey known as a Joe. How did you find so many of these? Okay, and then here's more of this, and I think I'll sketch things out a little bit. And there's actually saying you have to press a button. Jaro, goddammit, you feed it with a button, it's not that difficult. I send my condolences to the bunch of LCD pixels for having such a parent. It's not indicative of anything else, you know. I will say, just because the Tamagotchi is dead, it's because there's a favorite child, you know. It's because there's 1 second. After like a few deaths / rebirths / I don't know, several things happening, this fellow, which was small for a very long time, and I didn't think it was going to grow, and I learned from my mistakes not to bury the larger part so it wouldn't suffocate. It's blossomed up, it's sprouted up. I'm very impressed with this. I need to get some dirt for the other things that are going on around there, because they keep shriveling. Their roots keep growing a pure, bright white root, and then it shrivels into very sad, desiccated darkness. And there's Z saying, long live Oceania. Meow, hi, hello, hola. Oh god, no. It's such a signature at this point. And then, is this the Planthony? I mean, the first one that I showed a while back actually grew quite a bit bigger, but also smaller, and that's why I gotta get some dirt for it. But the dirt that I have on hand, it got some mold in it, so I have to get rid of the mold somehow. And my mind says to do that by putting it in the oven to bake so it would no longer live, but then it would die. And then that's part of parenthood, when you kill the challengers to your child's health. Something like that. Well, there's Z saying, I agree, long live Oceania is iconic. Whoa, hey, Leviathan. The time zone switcheroni has been brutal for, I don't know, streaming and things. Hey, how you doing? How's life? Is your first semester of college almost over? I mean, you don't have to answer if that's too personal. I know my latest semester is starting to finish up, but then I'm wondering, okay, I have to get the classes for the next round. I was thinking something else, but then I looked at this plant that sprouted up all of a sudden. Apparently this was dehydrated for a while, and then I gave it some mineral water, and it instantly doubled in size, and I was like, oh, I thought succulents were into being so dry. No, this one needed some water. This one needs some dirt, but I'm too poor to afford dirt. Nah, that's exaggerated. But this was the original plant that I showed a while back, and now it's much larger. Yeah, this is growing all like that, and there's no dirt for it. It's just growing. And a lot of other things are having buds and things, and and you're asking about baking the plant, Finny. No, I've got some empty dirt here that was killing everything because it got mold in it. Hello to Weirdo. There's several plants going on here. There's several. We need different names now. For one, I split Planthony into two because that's just how it was going. For another, that would be a weird thing to say about any other child. For another, hello to Weirdo. And Leviathan is saying, well, life's been silly, but that's a whole other can of worms, you know? Sometimes that's all we've got in this world. I guess in terms of what's up, I'm doing an Arcane Season 1 rewatch, and being so utterly impressed by everything. And there's Widow saying, chat, why do my classmates keep talking bad about me and my girlfriend? We've been dating for months, and just now they're talking. If they wanted to say something bad, then wouldn't they have said something a little earlier? This delayed reaction, that's just confusing. Is that what I'm picking up on? Yeah, that's a little strange. I mean, I guess that does give you a response to absolutely any bad thing they could say, which is just old news. We've been over this months ago. I don't know, something. And just saying, last Tuesday I just kind of got overwhelmed and a fuse blew, so to speak. I haven't gone to college for the last 3 days and have 5 days of overdue schoolwork. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know if it's, I don't know if this is like a universal type approach, what's going through my head when I hear that, but whenever I get into a situation like that, the thing that I wish I had done was not try to catch up on all of it. Just pick and choose one or two if you can, and then try to just get up to date and just cut some, gotta push them away, but still being overwhelmed. That's never one else. You just name some of them Plantanet, you know? I was going to give them regular human names for a moment, but it would have broken the naming scheme. It would have been terrible. And there's saying season 2 episodes 4, 5, and 6 comes out tomorrow. Ow! And there's 9 episodes and it's dropping 3 at a time. Dang. Dang. Okay, not gonna lie, it did go through my head to try to figure out how the hell I would how the hell it would be possible for me while like doing schoolwork and stuff if I wanted to post some kind of reaction video to that went through my head, but also I guess it would sort of give me the feeling of being, I don't know, very behind the curve on watching the season. Weirdo is telling us they are all kind of homophobic, but you and the girlfriend, and you're saying also basically a slow dance song played, which a student requested for like the one male teacher, and my friend refused to get me and like you have to tell us about it and thinks they shouldn't be together. Thinks you guys shouldn't be together. What? Yeah. But they're too pressed about things that are not their business. What? Are all the people putting down this judgment going to be personally responsible for your happiness? Then why are they claiming to have an investment in it? Ugh, heinous, unheard of, unacceptable. And why they're saying the stress has been real, keep getting a headache anytime I think about it, I go all day just napping or laying in bed, I just can't. Definitely. The, like, I guess on a practical level, like, is it past the point? I would guess it's past the point, where you could switch to auditing it. Yeah, probably. And they're saying, at this rate, I might as well quit college and toss away dreams of theology and deaconship or become a plumber or something. Hey, plumbing is pretty good. The thing that I'm doing is taking less classes at a time. So like mostly people take a larger number of classes, and so then I'll try to take like half as much or 3/4 as much. Let's talk of Mario being happy. Hey, definitely. There is happiness to be found in many different paths. There's different timelines. I don't know, I've seen people going back to college after trying it out the first time and doing things that way. It does not have to work out on the first try. Then this guy saying, I forgot DANDADAN talk, and saying Jinx gotta be a favorite character in Arcane. It was really strange going into the show and then knowing that it's based off a video game, and okay, that part has been like in my head for a while, you know, knowing it's based off a video game, and that's why everything needs to happen, and that I feel like provides a little bit of context if you know it's based off a video game, even if you don't know much about the video game, because all of these tragic things keep happening. And I feel like season 1, episode 1, where I'm at in my rewatch, I feel like that has a little vignette, a little kernel, a little example of of how things are gonna be going, you know, as you're like throwing away the treasures that you worked so hard to nab, the things that you worked so hard to get. All right, and then what's going on in here? Yeah, very basic things, so I guess we can find it like that. Hello, Jinx Arcade. And Leviathan saying, at this rate I'll be failing my current courses and get shitty grades, and I'll have to redo it all later. I mean, if the thought of redoing it all later is really getting you down, you could save yourself by half-assing some and getting like the minimal requirement to pass. Or how much? And then this guy saying, I'm gonna need to play League of Legends because what's going on? I've seen videos like saying that it's basically its own lore, and then I'm very satisfied with my decision to have never played League of Legends even after all of this. Even after the show, because it's like in its most distilled form, you know. And I'm thinking of how my life has been in the past. What has it been, like 3-4 years of not seeing how it all is, of not seeing the source material. And I'm like, you know what? you know what? I'm very happy with this. I'm very happy with there's complaints that I have in the life, but that's not one of them. There's Weirdo also saying my brother saved a homeless cat and now he lives in our house. He's very affectionate. Then there is joy to be had, even if the people around you tend to be a little below quality. There's somebody saying become an entrepreneur, build your own business, invest in cryptocurrency and gamble. Was that in the college advice? Saying my anxious ass can't handle any of this. Is yeah, half the amount of classes other people take, and then also doing stuff in the summers. That's like working out for me so far. I think reduces the anxiety, kinda. Makes it feel more doable in any case. And Weirdo saying the person who sits next to me in English showed me her home screen and asked if I liked it. It was a picture of Trump. I mean, even it's not desktop background material. Like even if a person is a supporter, there's not really much visually pleasing going on that you would want that as a desktop background. The best response is to say, I think you have no taste. I think get your eyes checked, Okay, so here is the things I wanted to put there. And Hijinks Arcade is saying, I've not touched a League of Legends, not actually seen Arcane as well, but I know how good it is. It's, the thing that gets me is that, I don't know, I was watching that with my mom and brother to begin with, like the first time it came out, and I think that my mom did not understand why there was so much tragedy, because she's like the complete layperson who doesn't know that it's based off a video game. And so I know when there's a ton of tragedy and you work so hard for something and then it all gets thrown away, then that's because the story that they're telling is to make legends, not happy people, but legends. And and at the same time, that's really tough to go into for regular viewers. And by that is saying, I've been avoiding going to the whole building because I'm at least 90% sure I'm gonna have a panic attack or something. This sucks. I wish that there were, I don't know, more ways around it, but so I don't know how well this translates to going out in public, but I found that in the classes that freak me out the most, I'll like hug a really big pillow, wrap myself in a blanket, and then physically, psychologically, that translates into a little bit more calm. It might be worth it. You saying your ass is more stressed than Pepino. And there's Hijinks Arcade saying, did I get censored for saying that Trump is ugly? It's like so much of what goes into all that is a choice, and so I want to say, maybe, I don't know if it's hypocrisy to say that falls outside the realm of regular body shaming, because you really do have to choose all of those, and so it's not really needling someone for things they can't control, because whose face is orange? What? And this guy saying, there's this band called Heartsteel based off League of Legends, and I know this because I came across a song on YouTube, so now I need to play it. Oh, most excellent. And then, yeah, the video suggestions. And Weirdo saying, your girlfriend is pretty cool, or at least I think she is. She has a dead deer collection, which is very hip. I mean, it sounded unforgettable, And then we have had video reaction suggestions. I hope it's gonna be alright that I use my regular settings, or I mean, if this loads, video reaction suggestions go into a larger sort of a mode. I did hit pause. On there. And okay, normally I'm watching things with like subtitles on if I can, and a little bit faster than the regular, sometimes double. You're saying Kim Cat One from King of Fighters and his beautiful pants. Sure. Video reaction suggestions. Let's see what's up in this world of various stresses. Let's see what's silly.
As in all animation, the foundation of a good fighting game animation comes from understanding the core principles. Things like key poses, anticipation, follow-through, timing, and so forth.
It does look pretty good, not gonna lie.
Are the same. Some animators will choose to emphasize one or more principles over the others, creating a style more distinct than any other animator. In the world of fighting games,
Oh, okay. Wait, sort of a montage of fighting games, not just focusing on King of Fighters.
to emphasize physique and sheer muscle power, stylizing limbs and muscles not just for emphasis, but for readability. They favor strong poses and bold comic-like effects to sell the power of their character's stylized
It
muscularity.
does make, and then I feel like I kind of see that in Arcane as well, probably just because it's on my mind.
By making clothes skin tight. SNK characters don't have the kind of hyper-stylized bodies that Capcom characters have, but are instead accentuated by their clothes and their attitude.
Oh, okay, so wait, a little bit more like a animated character? Oh, but I mean, this is animated, but like cartoon laws.
It's this emphasis on silky smooth motions and high frame counts that gave SNK animations a timeless look that continues to hold strong even to this day.
It does look like distinctly different from the past couple of ones that they showed. And then I'm gonna say I'm not watching at the double speed now. I'm at a very moderate to the 1.5, and sending sincere wishes that school will stop beating your ass. And
Taekwondo is the signature martial art of Korea, and as such, it is no surprise that many Taekwondo characters are Korean.
I think that my mom took a class for that once.
A lot of high-flying acrobatic kicks. As a
Oh wow,
flashier kicks are often
fluttering around.
Taekwondo fighters in fighting games bring these flashy kicks with them, meaning their most complex animations will be coming from their legs. When you often think about Taekwondo in fighting games, longtime fans might think of SNK's Kim Kapwan or Tekken Swarong. But since no one can actually pronounce Swarong, not even me, we often think about Kim most of the time. Kim is SNK's premier Korean Taekwondo hero of justice and longtime Fatal Fury and King of Fighters veteran. Kim wears a simple sleeveless dobak, a traditional Taekwondo uniform.
And then it's going to be about the pants. I'm going to know about the pants.
To Kim's legs because of an immaculate emphasis on rendering proper drapery on his pixel sprite.
Oh god. Oh god. No, yeah. No, that's... Okay, you studied a video frame by frame to animate that? No. No. What? No, okay, and then by 2005, it's billowing like pirate sails? Who decided this? Why?
This brief window of history gave us the pinnacle of fighting game pants animation.
You say that as if someone has kept track of all the pants. Maybe you might as well have. I do see it. No. No. And then I'm looking at it and I know probably it'd take 6 months to learn how to do it at least, if you did nothing else. The hell do you mean?
In the smoldering crater left in the wake of our crash, we have this.
Did the quality go down and that's what... Stiff 3D. I shouldn't have eaten before this. I could vomit. I could cry. I'll cry right now. Stop.
We will have the technology to reclaim pants nirvana.
That's what graphics are for. The improvement of graphics. The legacy. Because it's legs. No. No. On a gravestone? No, it's gonna have a sad ending. I got invested. I put my heart in your hands. Okay. God, why? Is the Patreon also going to break my heart? Now that we're doing reactions, there's one thing I'd like to put a reaction to. I shall put it on the Discord. Hey, that's pretty cool. There's things putting it here. I guess varying it up. Yeah, I hopefully it all turns out okay. A reaction sort of thing. That was a lot of detail in the pants. I don't know, it's gonna break my heart. What do you mean we're getting family friendly in here? Okay, wait, you did send Heavy is dead at one point, right? Or wait, I was seeing, for some reason I was seeing the original voice actors of all the TF2 characters voice it over? But then did that get suggested to me independently or through you? There's Widow saying, I just found out Neil Cicerega is married, and I can't tell if me finding out so late makes me uncultured or not. No, I mean, there's just some people that you think of, and then logically, there is room for a marriage in the timeline of their life. Technically, it happens to all kinds of people. It happens all like that. There's Leviathan saying, I have no memory of such an interaction, so probably I came across Heavy is Dead with the original voice actors redoing it somehow independently, and I don't know why that would happen. The Sukti saying my favorite fighting game is Ding Dong Never Die. It's a game. These are very good pants, but Dong Dong Never Die is superior to anything else I've ever seen. I'm terrified. Let's talk of detail and talk of stiffness, and this is fast paced, so I shouldn't increase the speed. Oh, okay, we shall. I looked for a caption because I love when that's happening. The poses, okay, when I'm dead, if I'm being honest, I could show this to my mother. It's so family friendly. This is strange thinking of it in the terms of character design, because then I'm like wondering, okay, so here's some more exaggerated things. How the murder scene keeps changing. Can't help but notice. You got sock garters on? Things that I notice. You don't say? You may say? You could perhaps say? Ugh! There's Widow saying, I want to show you a video, but it has Lemon Demon song in the background, so it's most likely copyrighted. Thanks for the consideration. Hopefully this all goes okay. The way it transformed into just sort of jerking the fellow around like a little doll. I'm starting to think he could be dead. God, the little eyes bugging out. You probably get used to the look of it. If you see a lot of TF2 animations, there's such a particular vibe. God, your mouth is terrible. I mean, normal to look. I mean, I would never say that about a person. Yee to the ha. There's more mouth sounds straight up in there. My God. Throw it back? Throw it back. You're saying Matic X Heavy? What? Who said that? No, you gotta own it. You gotta say it again, loud and proud. There's murdering. Oh. Body shamed. Terrible. You're saying the family-friendly world of SFM YouTube animations? TF3 variety? Definitely. I think that even if it's technically family-friendly... Oh, turn those tables. Reverse. Think... Wait. Oh no, it's... totally reanimated. To be family friendly even in the gags. Because okay, absolutely perfect in there. Yeah, he came out with a Team Fortress 3 in the typos for a second there. This has been the most of chaos. I do know there's still more to look at, but I am now feeling some kind of a vibe within myself so strongly that I want to see for a moment what it is that I can draw. What is it that I can draw exactly? Doing a little break, coming back to things, talking about various things. I can't remember if I went into the sentence about Neil Cicerega being married and came to a conclusion or something like that. And then you talking about how Black Lagoon is one of your favorite anime. It's kind of strange to know so many good ones exist, talking about how the heavy was never dead. Nope, that's pretty family friendly to never die. Well, but then if it's a requirement that you can never die in the what's it called, in the animations, in the kid-friendly things, then that leads to animators and showrunners inventing something worse than death, which can be very bad. There's a weirdo saying, "Chat, I've been listening to Lemon Demon in school. How cooked am I?" Oh, well, I apply the same principles to everything. If you're listening with some headphones on, not bugging anyone, getting your full surround sound experience, you're not cooked at all. If you've been blasting it on your speakerphone so everybody can hear, well, even if other people are doing it, you've created noise pollution. Cacophonizing with everyone. How is that an appreciation of the song? They're saying just watch whenever and go moving forward to see this masterpiece. Sure, I wanna click on links. Dare we say. And then there's the Python saying, "Oh man, wait till you see the original version. This version is just funnier to me." Oh, that's kind of a fun distinction. You've put 36 minutes on me. Oh, map of China. I see that they also get more provinces nearer to the coastline versus where nobody lives. Okay, so this would tell me what? Why is there a picture of a regular person? I can't tell if I hit play on this, if I try to predict this ahead of time, if that's going to play something that's like a little movie version of a fighting game or an actual fighting game. Well, it's okay. X out of a couple of things. I'm drawing something saying there's some links you shouldn't click on. I've been so trustworthy, so trusting so far, and saying the Silent Hills 3 song is immaculate vibes, totally transcendent. It's cool stuff out here. They're right next to some dramatic vibes, and I think I did get mixed up and put this in here 2 times. 2 different ones. I think I've put that in the playlist 2 different times. And then there's talks of song requests and talks of so many links, and Lady G saying, "Hello, I will give you your daily emoji in 25 seconds. Whoa. Anticipation for the daily emoji. I'm feeling it. Sure, I'm clicking all the links today. Why not? Songs from video games? How shall they be? And then there's 25 seconds, and Hijinks Arcade has heard of Tong Dong Never Die. I keep thinking one of these days, one of these topics, one of them is gonna be too niche. Oh, the daily emoji is a light blue heart. I like that one a lot. It's when they added that one in, I was like, now we can individually make the colors of the trans flag, and I'm like, woo, yeehaw. And you're saying from watching Super Best Friend play it many a year ago. Oh, alright, so maybe this. I guess I'll find out after the stream what all gets the copyright strikes exactly. But okay, so what I'm looking for is images to draw. People tried to make an in-between version in the outfits. Hey, that's what we're talking about. The trans flag appearance, woo, in many emojis, and all of the emojis are hearts, and I'm just, you know, it just makes me smile, like seeing a baby deer or something, which I also got to see this morning due to the magic of the internet, saying that's my spy imitation. I'd say gentle people in any other scenario. Wait a darn second. The last message I saw up here was the song request, couple of nothing, and then there's no gentle people, and saying how to link vids in the chat. Oh, I think if you're in the Discord, it can also be there, or if you're at the link at the bottom of the description, which is this group draw sort of a thing, it can also be sent over here. And Yeah, things to be drawn about. Alright, and then figuring out how this is all made. Yeah, which face do I want to be represented up in here? All things being sent around, perhaps. Why do I can never. For a while there was a channel grade A under A, and now certain things like remind me of that, and there's talks of things not sending. oh dear. And so she's saying I can link whatever I want, and I get increasingly like, I don't know, nervous about what's going on there. Oh god, this is the Beatles, isn't it? I can't tell because they are 4 white guys with bowl cuts. Okay, what does that look like? What's that?
This is absurd. What do you mean, my friends who don't hate me? I hope we already had issues when you metamorphosized into a real beetle, but did you make a big shitball? That's what beetles do. We make
There's Kafka's Metamorphosis reference. What kind of friends would have a problem with your big...
Telling me not to make a big shitball is like telling a fish not to swim in water. It's just against my nature.
No, okay. No.
It's me or the shitball. That is not a hard decision. Get out of here, shitball. Oh. Guys, I just found out Ringo just performed alone at PoopCon and made $1 billion.
$1 billion?
Tell me now.
That's okay. Wait, I hit the wrong button. I'm gonna assume that ended correctly. You're talking about metamorphosis and guys saying, interesting, would I come back to? How's your day going? How's your life going? I feel like I've never taken quite this number of React requests, so I don't know how that's gonna go. I guess I'll tell you guys if I get emails about it, or if it goes correctly. Are you saying that's how the Beatles look like? You know, that would mean that it's not a reference to metamorphosis. It's just something that happened to the Ringo John George Lennon. That is their name. Paul? The Brian? I could add another Beatle in there and I wouldn't be entirely sure. But hello, guy, what's going on? I'm finding various comics. I'm finding Moyuri is saying my request is about to be lost to history. Oh yeah, what's the latest and the last? Oh, song requests. Yeah, we might as well. There was no songs going on here, and this is yeah, maybe there's things going on. And saying fun fact in there's some kind of vibe happening. Zira Makiva is saying, hi, I think I'm becoming a tarot reader. Yeah. For some reason, tarot reading has popped up more in my life lately, probably due to wondering what the Hanged Man meant in Disco Elysium and looking at various layouts for art, because it's fun to apply symbolism to that, but maybe so you find yourself able to do that for people, like that's technically a type of social interaction. How does that go? There's talking about Crazy Dave is the best character in all of media, and you cannot change my mind. I feel like I don't even know what would argue against Crazy Dave in particular. And you're saying in the Wonder Pets, the Beatles were featured as actual Beatles. I think I read that before, but didn't comprehend what was going on with that exactly. All right, so let's look at the various faces. Because I wanted to draw one. Specifically Powder from Arcane, specifically the youngest version. Oh wow, people have been doing cosplays and things like that. Oh, what is the image that I want to learn and draw and see? There's Hunching Arcade saying, I only played the original Plants vs. Zombies when I was young on an iPod, I think. And Zudik saying, fun fact, the Beatles were so popular, more than Jesus did, I say, that an animal species was created in their honor. Then you don't know that you're popular. You're gonna be popular. You don't know that that's happening until you get an animal species named after you. And Weirdo's saying, anyway, somebody do my homework because the school hates me. Best of luck. Best of luck. Don't let the stress get to you. And if the stress starts getting to you, you gotta hug a pillow for sure. Leviathan saying he has a beer belly, he's a scientific genius, he hates zombies, he has pot on his head, and he invented a speaking convertible / time machine. You know, icon behavior only. Icon behavior only. That's what you've got to have. That's what you've got to do. I feel like I've definitely not drawn enough and just sort of had those open for 40 minutes without really thinking about it. And saying I'm pretty sure the Beatles defeated Jesus to earn the title of the most popular person. It hardly seems fair, you know. 4-on-1. And yet that's how the popularity works. That's how it must be taken. And Zermakiva is saying, I think it's a good instrument of analysis. Like it's just pretty art on pieces of paper. Let's get some tunes going on. Why not? Let's back in here. And yet, if you're indecisive, your subconscious might become clear by finding meaning. I wonder if it gravitates people toward what's already inside them, you know? Saying it's like storytelling, but with a bit of Satanism / paganism. Hey, that's some cool stuff. And this is making me think that I probably definitely clicked the same thing twice. And it's like he's saying, Jesus can do many things. Can walk on water, can turn water into alcoholic drinks. I think that is a really funny type of story to have in your books, to have to commit to the books specifically, because I don't know, it emphasizes the importance of getting sauced. The importance of you cannot attend, was it a wedding without a little of that, and saying can multiply bread and fish. So can fish, not the bread though. But can he create the hit song Yellow Submarine? I don't think so. It's you know, kind of an earworm. Wow, the combat has been combated. The combat has been combated. Draw some eyeball around here, saying, and then Skibbity Toilet defeated the Beatles. Sentences that broke all of my bones. Sentences that broke all of my bones. Okay, wait. I want to doodle something. Want to sketch something. Want to be around here. Saying there's an aquarium. Is a submarine for fishes. Oh, what is that? Like a arrow sub? That would be like air. But then is like sub meaning underneath or something like that. Okay, looking for a specific little bits of art to look at and see how it works. And you're saying I love 90s alternative music. Sometimes I wonder if I should sort these with any intention. Because I love the sound of many of these, you know? But also sometimes I wonder how smooth they are in going together. Perhaps not much. And hello to Linda Campbell. Oh, you're at Florida. Oh, hey, you doing visitations of Florida? Hey, enjoy. I've been there one time, and then I went down to the shallow beach, and then I had my goggles on, and then there was some rocks, and I put my face in the water, and there was a fish next to my face. And I think that's a great experience to have, mostly with a snorkel. That part's important. Saying your home state is Georgia. Huh. Georging around, one might say. And Leviathan saying there's more airplanes in the sea than there are submarines in the air. How many submarines do you think we would have to launch into the air to really even things out for once, you know? Really even things out. And okay, I'm looking for the images that I want to see. What has the best art around here in all of these images? I just like saying. Also, I like that it just sounds like a song that Heather would probably listen to in her regular life as well. Hey, it's some fun stuff, you know, atmospheric. Wow, I should really catch up with this comic that I'm attempting to learn the art style of. Okay, looks like there's definitely emphasis on everybody's eyelids. Completely on everybody's eyelids. I wonder why there's different things. There's YouTube is asking, are all people in Georgia called George and Georgina? That's a good question. That's an important question. That's a question that will not have me resting. And okay, can I draw a face like this? Learning the art style, finding out how it goes. And it's kind of like this, I think. A little bit square as we sketch something out to create the chill vibes before I'm finding out about Black Lagoon apparently. And there's this and this. And then this goes a little bit smaller and a little bit small. It's one of those pointy chin sort of art styles. Zeramekiba is saying. I forgot the name of the vehicle. A Jules Verne type. It's literally a flying submarine. It was popular in the early 1900s and late 1890s. What? That's so late 1890s of them. Like, whenever I think of, I don't know, aesthetics and ideas inspired by that time, I'm like, yeah, that's something I would like to see an entire world or story set in. So, you know, focused on, you know, kind of thing. There are submarines in the air, and Georges, and Leviathan is saying, I love my new Instant Pot, tossed in some water and an apple. In 20 minutes, had a really hot apple. When I started reading this sentence, I was happy for you and your Instant Pot, because I thought maybe you were gonna be making chicken and rice in the Instant Pot, or perhaps some Instant Pot in the Instant Pot, instant marijuanas, as you might say. You can also have a very hot apple. Yes, I'm not going to dump on the parade, on the joy of having a very hot apple. And there's talks of highs. Yeah. Here's sounds that I make. And the saying, gorgeous is the demonym. Wait, okay. People from Georgia are called gorgeous? Every day I learn some more. Alright, here is more of this, and there's enthusiasm over the Rad X flip note as we go on taking some more react requests today. And here's like this. Honestly, okay, this one feels like it goes with the 90s alt a little bit. Is Vit Ribbon out here soundtrack feels like it goes with it, even if it's not the twangy guitar chill noises as much. And then learning from this one and like this, try to learn that out and see how that goes. And also like this, I always wonder what the most expressive art style I can get is that would like go along with the one that I could make the fastest, because I keep thinking that I'm running out of time, you know? Keep thinking that I'm running out of time to do whatever it is that I want to do creatively, right? Not doing it as fast as I wanted to do. Alright, and then there's room for eyelashes. Whoa, hello to just this little guy saying, well. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that makes me want to list other water sources 3 times in a row. Reservoir, 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 one might say. There's a talk of still on an airship. I think it's called a dirigible. Oh, yeah, I knew the word dirigible. That was my favorite thing in Roblox. And okay, there's talks of singers for songs. And okay, talking about how shrimp fry this rice. Okay, catching up. Fun fact, Silent Hill 3 was the first Silent Hill game to have vocal tracks, and I appreciate them having a lone vocalist to fit with the new protagonist. Hey, that's matching up, and matches with the themes, and that was the English voice of the Major for most Ghost in the Shell adaptations. Something's going on over here. Saying, hello, I'm president of the world. I hope you're having fun with this little drawing tool I created with my president's superpowers. Vote for me in the next galactic elections. Goodbye. FF, you just been outdone by being president of the universe. And then with that, if you're like under each other's jurisdiction, make somebody a president of the universe and then a president of the world. Very intimidating indeed. Okay, there's talk of dirigibles and fans. And being assigned an egg yet again. And okay, this has been some cool vibes as I return my energy back to regular. Wow, this so speeds up. And let's see what a this is. What else is in the React requests? And if this one is the end of my entire YouTubes.
Gonna make you uglier, bitch.
Okay, perfect threats.
Before we start, your shoelace is untied.
Don't fall for it. You couldn't fall for it. You couldn't. You're falling for it. Perfect. It didn't even give you an advantage.
Why not try this? Sit down and talk things through.
Oh yeah.
More in common than you thought.
They just didn't think. They just didn't think of that one, you know.
What's wrong with collecting a bonus by asking for a ransom?
You're being too simple-minded.
You wanna die, buddy?
Not really. So,
I love that. I love that sentence structure that comes from Korean and Japanese media. You wanna die, you know, is not unheard of in Western spaces. Absolutely perfect. So he's saying I'm back. What did I miss? React requests, a little compilation video. Is this how she says hi to everyone? Okay, perfect. The sucks is little guys.
Let your kind walk through there. The people here must have gotten sick of dating their cousins and moved to real cities.
Oh my! You could judge the locals like that. Ow!
A shooter's someone who kills because they got issues. I do not remember hiring Charles fucking Whitman.
Okay.
Get a load of this. I think they're holding a little concert. Some Nazi marching song.
Yeah, I hear him. You start with some random useless guy, put him on a podium, give him some power, and next thing you know, you've got a march-loving, ego-tripping fool on your hands. Same shit as always.
Why everyone's so into
What do you
marches?
think as a white man, Benny boy?
That kind of machismo doesn't agree with me. Besides, don't forget I'm Jewish. Fuck the Nazis is a family creed.
That could go on, you know, a crest of arms, a coat of arms, or something like that. There's a little bit of that. A little bit of fade to the balls around here. Talk about having. I'm glad that the blue name is giving you the ability to say, you know, perfect messages. Yo.
You bitch! Really? Is it your fault? How many times are your friends gonna tear up my bar?
My friends, don't try to pin this shit on me, you dumbass.
Fighting in the firefight. That's one way to shut everyone up, I guess.
It's almost like they were waiting for me to open my mouth.
Hey, what the fuck are you guys doing here?
Kill.
Jump to conclusions, Abrego.
Men know much about stabbing, but no get stabbed much themselves. I do for them.
Is that you, Revy? I'm right in here! Revy!
Yeah, that's one way to say hello. Okay, dare I say perfect? Dare I say, why am I getting suggested a lo-fi chill music thing that has art that's vaguely phallic? We're exiting out of that, we're closing out of that, the vibes are highly curated, the vibes are all over the place and highly ideologically driven. Oh my god, there's my cube saying, I think the world needs a sequel of the balls, talking about cubes or talking about boobs. Whoa, who is going to win that toss-up? There's an argument for either. The chaos is an all-time high. You're saying pickup truck. No way you're that strong. For some reason, I just got suggested a little video where some random dude sees a kid's lemonade stand and then takes away the folding table and chairs in his pickup truck, and then they never found him. And then the kid is like, the kid is understandably distressed about that. I don't know, it was on one of those wholesome channels where they show you feel-good news stories. That would be a messed up way to end that sentence. Yeah, don't you feel good about the theft, about the distress of the child? You could say. No, it's not how it ended though, because the internet came together to give him a new lemonade stand, and then that's the wholesome part, not the grief of random acts of injustice happening to you. Okay, and then here's a little bit of the mouth, I think, going like this, and. Is it like that, or is it a little bit narrower? There's more of this, and you're talking about what's upstairs. They can't talk. Perfect. This talks of saying, my goodness, in response to boobs with a Z. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I suppose. You're saying selfish for how much? This is a question for a fisherman, I would say. And there's Z saying, did my message get removed or did it not send? Oh, well, some video requests. I try to keep them like silly and under 20 minutes. But yeah, I guess I prefer the even shorter ones. Yeah, that can be sent at the link at the bottom of the description or in the Discord. Because some of them are not coming through here, but link at the bottom of the description has this going on. Oh my. Meow meow on the cow is having a bit of a voice call. I wonder what's in there. Probably voices. And there's Leviathan saying the bird flu. Yeah, they tend to do that. And Hijinks Arcade elaborating. Yeah, Black Lagoon is one of my favorite shows of all time. Maybe you can see partially why I like it so much. Definitely. And saying, sure, why don't you play the penis and add it to the stream? I mean the penis, you know, the song made by the Steven Universe composer. I thought I knew what you were wait a second. Okay, for a second I thought you were talking about the lo-fi mix that got suggested to me, but now I'm rather thinking you meant that do I know that one from the Steven Universe composer? It would be Eek, right? I think. Okay, wait, no. Let's look that up. Let's look up Eek song from Syracuse. Yeah. Huh. And Z.D. Nielsen has appeared to say you should react to Noah the Magic newest video. Oh, well, I'm kind of excited to see whether it's under 20 minutes, preferably like a 5 or less, and is it pretty silly? Let's look up on my phone. Noah the Magic, specifically. Noah the Magic. And then there's Widow saying, I got bored of doing schoolwork, so I just sent a video I was watching in the Discord. Oh my. And saying, road work ahead? Yeah, I sure hope it does. I said that once while I was driving, and my mom was in the passenger seat next to me, and she was like, what did you just say? Oh, it was a J. It took 5 minutes to explain because she had other stuff on her mind, and I regretted that, but that's how it goes sometimes when you say a joke. It's not immediately obvious. And Hijinks Arcade is saying, Rebecca Revy, my beloved, I love her attitude so much. Favorite character is actually Roberta, though, the indestructible maid. Or Fire Pizza. How's the pizza gonna get a job now? How do you have so many of these? This is perfect. And Z is saying that it's 2 minutes. I'm getting... Okay, when I look up Noah the Magic, it's suggesting me videos that are 1 hour and a half, 1 hour, 30 minutes, but also these are from a channel called Magic the Noah. Maybe I can't find it. My apologies. Guys saying under 20 minutes, so 19.99. I put it kind of high because I started out the react request with Battle for Dream Island, and that was already a little bit much. And you're saying he has 2 channels? I'm not sure if I can find the... I don't know if I can... Okay. Wait, for some reason one of these already got suggested to me and it says you will forget watching this video. I forget watching a lot of videos. Okay, whoa, okay, I actually found it. I didn't know that I was gonna find that because I was not on any of the search results. I think okay saying I thought the editing in that video was funny as hell. Thought you might really like it. Wait, from all that, yeah. Some of the vibes were vibing indeed. Okay, so what have I seen? And Sarah Makiva is saying, lately sleeping with Moomin 90s cartoon. Oh, and it helps better than some meds. I fell asleep to a short video on a loop the other day, and then it showed up in my dreams, and as somebody who has been able to make short videos that go on a loop, like whether they play for the entire few hours that I'm asleep, is a different question. But it makes me wonder, can I control my dreams? And I don't want to do any of that hard work, you know? I don't want to do any of that. Here's how to lucid dream. Here's what you're doing. I don't want to do mental training, because then I wouldn't be sleeping, would I? I don't know, would I be resting? And there's really saying, so you know about the penis. Of course, I love the penis, not gonna lie, but I wish it was longer with your slaps. How are you finding the perfect sentences? And also, I think I've played that song here before. It could go in the playlist, I think. I don't know. Leviathan saying, anyway, I'm gonna skedoodle. Wish me luck. My friendly neighborhood organisms, wishing you the best of luck. And if you're talking about luck in college classes, the best of deciding which assignments you don't actually need. Wishing you the least of stress. Good luck out there. Good luck out there, Leviathan. And there's talk of homosexuality, more like homosexuality. Oh my. And in Hijinks, like I said, I made a comment about serving men like Shinoa, but it got censored about liking it and that you can interpret what that means. Hello? Is this some kind of a Tumblr thing? Some kind of the violences as an allegory for the penetrations? And so this was Ziggy's suggestion. I don't quite know if Ziggy is still here, but after 1 million years, I did in fact. No, okay, it wouldn't let me pause it, just let me load the next one. I'm on one video, I'm on another video, I
really did not want to have to make this video, but I want you all to know that I am so...
You're saying it has Technoblade humor. Is something gonna happen to an orphanage?
GamerSubs has a special promotion just for you, unless your name is Samantha and you're in a wheelchair.
Huh?
If you miss
That was specific.
Oh.
There we go. I knew something was going to happen to an orphan. I really feel like Technoblade is here with us right now.
You guys put way too much pressure onto me for being a YouTuber.
No.
That really culminated into this.
Okay.
What is this amazing?
Whiplash. Anime girl dye supplements? Is that not just estrogen?
Wow, looks like she's doing exactly to the cup what I did to that orphan's face.
You punched it from the inside. Now that's a different thing.
Before I punched them. They did have a good point though. if you haven't bought gamer subs, this is literally
fear is the crux of comedy.
who's banned from Disneyland.
You're not banned from no. They were kidding when they banned you from Disneyland.
My lawyer advised me not to release this video, but
What do lawyers know?
Goober,
Goober Puffs? Games? No, you wouldn't say.
5-second rundown. Gamer subs is energy drink, 40 cents.
God, this is making me think about how InfoWars, Alex Jones, and making the Frogs gay has been bought by satire company The Onion. So now The Onion is gonna sell their dick pills. Am I getting 10% off? What I'm thinking is I have to wait for you to go bankrupt, and then I can have all of the gamer subs in one massive bar.
I don't care. One more thing.
More apologies should maybe end like that.
This is how much money I make from you buying one gamer sub.
Okay, work.
So what I'm saying is, this is going to be a very expensive lawsuit.
But because I've never seen this channel before, I don't know how serious I don't know if you're actually selling something. You could be actually selling something, but then this is my first introduction to this channel, so I don't really know. Thanks for sharing that one, Ziggy. It caused me to surface the feelings about Technoblade, which still surface up when sometimes I see somebody doing fan art about him, and then I'm like, I cannot believe that he was taken from us at such a young age. And then it also brought up the feelings concurrently with a bit of whiplash about wondering what's gonna happen to all of Alex Jones's dick pills, since he got so sued and he doesn't have no money no more, but the pill still exists. Zara McKeeva is saying, do y'all know of Dreg? I love his chaotic energy, yet afraid of it too. Yeah. I know of Dreg, and I know of the second channel where he's more serious, Greg Guevara, and let's talk of Take It I'm Late, and how are you all? Oh my goodness, you've just missed Leviathan, who was having some trouble with the college, having some trouble with the school works, and what would I want to put around here? You know, it's been on the same tracks for a little bit, so I guess that I would hit shuffle and wonder about all of this. Would I hit shuffle after this, or maybe one Skullgirls? Yeah, who can resist a Skullgirls? There's, I think I get saying every time a YouTube person advertises gamer subs to me, I usually just turn the video off. No! It's real? Because that could have been made up and I wouldn't have known. That's for real. It is for real. It's real. It's like you could put the gamer subs into your TumTum and then lord your sales numbers over Alex Jones and his dick pills. So what's happening? There's talking of highlight again. I'm so nice to meet you. That's the kind of sentence structure that somebody would have if they were also dad. You're under suspicion of being dad. I just saying it usually tells me everything that I need to know about the person selling it to me. It's such a specific demographic. I wonder how it ended up that way. I wonder how that all came together. Is there a different type of pills that are not authorized by the FDA? Is there a different type of pills for every single demographic on YouTube and otherwise? Like, I don't know, middle-aged golfers. That's going to be a supplement sale, but also crunchy granola, toxic body check, whatever the girlies. You know? Is there a supplement for everyone? Because everyone has a body, and then all of the YouTubers have a need to grift, you know? There's there Mikey was saying, eating chocolate instead of sleeping, living the best rat life. Do the tarot cards have something about that? Do they put something like that together? Are you talking about how you're that's you, and you buy those gamer subs? What the hell? You talk about how it's the Goomer demographic? I gotta reply to an ordinary comment that I was making, reply to my Lumity profile picture where somebody just said stop gooning to cartoons, but my profile picture is the cheek kiss. So whose mind is it that they see the cheek kiss and they're like, somebody indubitably busted to that. Somebody busted to that. I know it. I'm seeing it. I'm looking at it. You might say that's kind of chaste. I think the cheek kiss is like 6th or 7th base. There's talks of gamer subs and hijinks. I can't say. And I was just talking to you on the side about a porn game that I played that was surprisingly good. And you know what? Glass houses and all that. I do wonder. Okay, speaking of glass houses, okay, what's that channel that gets pretty funny sometimes? I guess. Okay, wait. Okay, how long would it take me to find that in my own history? Would it reveal every single thing in my own history? There we go. It's the comedy duo Sid and Olivia. Cool. And there's like a bunch of, I don't know, since we're like looking at things, and I've looked at things, have I clicked on all of the suggestions? I think I missed one from Weirdo in this chaotic stream of many reaction suggestions. But now here's, I don't know, looking at one from me a little bit, and, okay, talking about a board game, and you're talking about Link, and talking about Ray, the profile pic thing, going around, and then Teeny saying, I don't want to hear about the gamer subs flavor. Teeny Milk, Moist Critical, I'm here for the blank situation is crazy. No, Moist Critical is selling that too. My girlfriend watches him, so she has unimitably definitely seen one of those ads then. But yeah, I don't know, I really like this channel. I'm loving the chaotic energy. Unfortunately, I always have the habit of sorting all of the comments by new. There we go, it's Sid and Olivia. I'm always sorting comments by new, and so I always see the rawest, the unfilteredest, the lowest quality of humanity. The new comments on this one are all like, whoa, I noticed what they were saying on the 4th rewatch, and I'm like, okay, they're looking very good. Also, you're being lame. You're being lame out here. But then immediately after this, I got suggested a video from the Stay Flexi guy, and that maybe it's things that catch me by surprise. Like I'm used to dresses that look good because I've seen so many of them. I'm used to dresses that look good, and then Mr. Glutes turns around, and I'm like, wait, there was a lesson here. There was a lesson here. There is a lesson that is happening about your own flexibility, and I am forgetting about it. There's things going on, and questioning about straightness, and Zero Makiva saying 8th base might be overthrowing dictatorship. I like how you're thinking on that. I like what you're thinking about that. So guys saying, as a straight person, I can confirm I'm normal about gay relationships in media, and there's these okay, this got even cuter. I've seen the little character before. I was talking about looking like a 5 out here. This looks like it got even cuter. And you're sharing the names of the games. 9th base is thrifting. It makes me wonder. You know, I feel like I was on a similar wavelength to the other day when I when somewhere in the mix of flirting with my girlfriend, I incorporated a joke about drone striking Ed Sheeran, which just seemed to fit in there naturally, but now I'm like wondering if I had to assign a base to that. If I had to assign a base to that, which base would it be, you know? And there's, okay, I'm up here and I'm scrolling and there's straightness and and things going on, and asking if the straights are among us. Not all straights I know, but it's weird when a lot of them see a cheek kiss between two teenagers of the same age and think it's porn or something. I just, the fact that that comment happened about my profile picture at all, I know that I shouldn't reply. I shouldn't like feed the trolls technically, but that's all I do. I'm like a troll zookeeper. I'm like, it's constantly feeding the trolls. When there's something to reply to, I'm replying to it. The trolls are eating well. They're saying blanks being straight in a non-Euclidean way. Surprising, exciting, and stop being hateful to straights. They can be normal. Thanks for a voice of peace, I suppose. I've definitely lost track of what the hell is out here. Dini is saying, I started watching Murder Drones today so I could relate to friends more and spoilers. I tried to make a list. I tried to make a list yesterday of all of the things that I want to catch up on in terms of shows and things that I've started watching and then did not keep watching because I forgot or had a little homework and was dying inside. Murder Drones. I forgot Murder Drones. It looked high quality. I would want to see that for, I don't know, day nights and things. There's watching things, and Hijinks Arcade is talking about Subverse being surprisingly good because it's got other stuff going on that you can play it for the characters and the plot and sci-fi setting. Hey, gotta have that good quality. I was surprised. I'm surprised when there's less plot. What kind of sentence was there? Was supposed to be going on here? You're talking about things that are freaking here. It's got space-based combat and turn-based ground combat as well. Somebody, they. So verse, not as in versatile, not as in goals either way, but as in they put a universe into this game. I'm starting to understand. Zermaku is saying you did at my birthday. Oh, which birthday where? Normalness maybe, and that got chaotic around. Z is saying check the chat on Magma and talks of robots not being safe. Wait a second, is that what's happening in the Murder Drones? Yeah, is robosexuality amongst us? God, what is happening with my nose? And there's saying you should react to Noah the Magic newest video. Another one is called They Tried to Capture Me, so I became the boss fight by Diansu. Oh, is that usernames or is that timestamps, I wonder? And there's talk of don't show Brie Queen Delta. And Hijinks Arcade is saying it's more like a raunchy space comedy adventure that just so happens to have actual scenes. But anyway, I'm impressed at the tales of the quality. The little guy, wait, no, you're Googling without the safe search. No, wait, that was pretty clear. Wait, no, don't be Googling without the safe search. Wow, there's talk of homosexuality and Noah Zumi. I am now wondering how and where to search things. Things are being typed in the chat, things are being cute around, and he's saying, I recently bought a cards game for the family to enjoy, but I don't know why they don't enjoy it. I thought it was a popular game, Uno. Sure, I'll click on images. I'll click on images. I'll click on things. This doesn't exist, right? Why would this exist? Do you just add it to your existing pack? Does this increase the enjoyment, increase the stress, or just increase the odds that everyone is holding way too many cards? There's talk of a safe search on because you're not trying to see freaky things, and perhaps being a little bit ashamed. And Zerbak was saying, robosexuality, you say, I had a crush on Jenny the robot, and Eva from Wally is hot too. With the spelling was slightly different, so I didn't immediately have the image in my head of Eva from Wally. And then I said it out loud and I was like, oh, the Pixar movie. It's around. It's around. And I'm wondering about what All Wild is, and if I'm searching something up, and I don't know if Ziggy is still. Okay, I think Ziggy is still around, so I can in fact be searching things up, looking for. They tried to capture me, so I became the boss fight. How long is such? Wait a second. I think you had me look that one up before. It's got the haven't watched it bar on it. But let's see. Noah the Magic. Try to find that channel once again, cause I got out of it. And you're saying about the newest video. No, okay. So that was the last thing around there. Already read that. That was an old message that I mistook for a new one. And there's saying shares Tianzu drawing on Google and open pictures. Oh, Tianzu. Yeah, okay. On Google you say. Tianzu. And we can see what's up with that. Huh. Oh, there is some cool art around here. And Zude saying, I didn't mean to ask. I meant the link. I meant the. Okay, perfect. And there's Zerma Kiva saying, I'll name one of my future children's beautiful French name. There's gotta be some countries where that could turn out perfectly well. Zero problems, no relation to the English language of how people would pronounce that to begin with. And I think Saki saying I don't feel linking in the chat. And there's a name given. And there's there's those various ways around. I did mean to put this. Goddamn, I have this still on the image of glutes in here. I did mean to put this on shuffle, I believe. Well, that's been a great experience of things. I love this channel though. Chaotic energy, and got to see some songs, and I think are you imagining having that as someone's real name? I feel like it would happen like what's happening to me reading it all the time. I start to think of it as a regular type of a name. I start to think of it as not related to any suspicious spellings. Oh, I see you found the secret phrase. You're choosing more deal. Oh my. Well, now 2 people have found the secret phrase and chosen more deal. That means you're gonna have to fight each other for more deal. Dillian, you are facing off against YouTube Society. And it is in fact to the bankruptcy. Not really to the death. In a capitalist society, you have to find things that are worse than death, and unfortunately for us, that is bankruptcy. So, while it's on the table, everyone, it's time for a tragedy. Was that how it would be in a Yugoslavian way? Oh, some flashing images around here. And how it all goes. I don't know if having Skullgirls music on this ruins or improves it. The energy is immaculate. I'm probably missing something that is relevant and expositional. I mean, who could ask for more though, other than this colorful cast of characters? God, there's all these people doing designs for fighting games, animating things, wondering about how it all works, animating someone's pants to perfection, terrifying, skillful perfection. And yet the memorable thing to do all along was to take a kind of a low quality picture of several Asian guys in 2009. No way. I definitely missed a lot of the exposition. "We will attack you again" is a hilarious headline. That could be a t-shirt as well. It seems to, are they having actual lore at the start of this? But I wanna skip around in here. I wanna see my uncle shoot lasers from his eyes. I knew you could do it, buddy. I can't quite parse together how it fits with the nuclear apocalypse and the rise of the machines due to having skipped that part. That one's on me. But I'm feeling like maybe I can just... Did you have your hands in your pockets as you were spin kicking? Okay, that is objectively perfect. That is objectively perfect. And you're saying this intro is a King of Fighters 98 parody? It's all connected? You're kidding me. You're saying China's decades ahead of us? Oh, they should have told us that 9/11 was gonna happen. Due to being decades ahead of us, that's what allies do for each other. And they're saying also, I remember one of the characters literally being a lady version of Hiyori Yagami. It's giving Umbrella Academy for some reason. Is it because one fella showed up in like a feather boa? Or that's how I'm interpreting the silhouette in my memory. And there's students around. And did this successfully shuffle? I guess so. That seemed a little bit familiar to me. To successfully shuffle. And Zerbecky was saying, I think I reflect on the last season and it sucked. Sorry for defending it, guys. I was evil back then. Way. I did feel weird about several things, and looking at the seasons before that, the distinct sense that it could have been, I don't know, it could have, there's so much that could have happened. This could have been done, but I was still entertained. I think my feelings are maybe going in the opposite direction. I think they're going softer. As yours get more negative, I think mine are getting softer on the season. There's so many shows that I should try to do a screenshot redraw of, so to figure out how they do color and composition. And that's honestly partially what inspired this the title of this stream, although it's very much not keeping up to the title of this exactly. Not keeping up with that. And then here is eyes that are scrunching up eyeballs, and it's just kind of like that. And then there's Suzy saying Super Mario is one of the playable characters. I thought, for some reason, even seeing how silly the game was, my first thought when I flipped through the timeline of that and saw Mario, my first thought was somebody did a little mod, maybe even a little video editing of this to be silly. Mario is in there. You let Mario in there? You're not just being silly? Well, who would know? This guy saying just got recommended a random pilot. We'll watch and report back. Oh, most interesting, most excellent. And talking about the intro being a parody of that, and how links may always work with blue superpowers. And forgot to ask, what character are you drawing? Honestly, it is from Homesick, to get a better detail, to get a better feel of the style, because I'm locking in. No more stress. Put aside the stress. Lock in. Learn the last details that I am insecure about, and have the knowledge once and for all. But also, I did click into a random chapter, so even though I did start reading this comic, I do not know which character this is. But there's some wavy hair. I guess if I go like this, then is it more evident which character it could be if you're caught up and then I'm not caught up? Let's get this hair down pat, and probably names are not spoilers, but from starting in an apocalypse, I guess I can tell that there's going to be a lot more characters. Going with this hair, Is it the girl with the white hair? I forgot the name of. We've got one dot right here, and your hair is up in a short thing. I want to say Tamoa. Oh, kind of like Tamara, if it were pronounced in a different way. And here is more of this, and kind of like that. The short hair, and is there a second guess coming in? Because I was just gonna show this reference image to the camera. Yeah, I was just gonna show it like that. But also, I'm now curious if it comes across from just the hair. One dot, getting angry, short hair, and you got square irises. Okay, this one, in order to completely absorb it, I definitely gotta draw this, I think, on paper. I've messed up your eyes, honey bun. I gave you eyes like a chameleon. No. Okay, a little bit like that. A little bit like this. Maybe. You gotta have the same thickness and size. Well, it doesn't quite come across as, doesn't come across quite as clearly as the other one, but it still comes across. And here's your eyeballs, and there's saying, why Elmo is on Daring Show? Daring Show or Dating Show? Elmo? If I just look up Elmo. I'm seeing Elmo on After Midnight with Taylor Tomlinson. Love that as well. Not to be judgmental, but I thought he's Arrow Ace. I feel like I've missed something. The last thing I heard about Elmo is that Elmo is perpetually 3 years old, 3.5 years old. Possibly has no pronouns. So if a little Elmo is going on any dates, it's just gonna be like hand holding. You can't be paying for dinners or anything. And yet Elmo is doing like a lot of child labor. I twisted my train of thought into some kind of a convoluted sort of a knot there. And I can't quite tell where it ended up. There's, okay, a little bit of teeth. And Ziggy saying, found a song made by Diansu. It's called Elvius Prime is Near. Oh, it sounds like they're getting into some deep lore on that channel. Deep lore, indeed. Here is this, and teeth like this, and like this. I do also love how this art style does the teeth. A couple of times I had felt like I learned it, but then there's also differences in how all the characters are drawn, because of course there are. And I think it's okay to say I give up, I have been bested. Right, I don't know if this is a minor character, but I randomly clicked on episode 100 because due to looking fine. Episode 100. Yeah, I don't know who this is either, but it's somebody. As I go on learning the style, does this refocus on me? It does indeed. I did not cut my bangs straight. And I wasn't noticing for a while. Hello to DDC998, saying, I decided to take a break after what you said about me the other day. Still can't believe you said that about me. Anyway, I'll change my ways. And what's the superior? Big or small nips, I lean into huge. You say you can't believe what I said about you. I say I have to stand by it, and I hope that whatever emotion you experience from hearing such a thing, I imagine that it was only half of the variable levels of stress, I guess tempered with mild amusement that I have gained from your presence. Hello. Hello. There's a guy saying I was right. It's Tomo or whatever. Oh, and then if I start reading right now, I guess I'll meet her tomorrow. And you're saying her hair was silver, my bad. The beauty mark gave it away. Okay, so it's basically only the one character that's going like that. And Zermaki was saying he's on a chicken shop day. Wait, I'm looking this up, and talking about fighting games, and I think it's okay asking, can I ban DDC 998 now that I'm a mod? Honestly, could have banned a while ago, but thought that these streams get kind of empty and that's a little funny sometimes. But hey, if you want to, you're more important to me than whatever mismatched joke can wander in here. And there's and there's Ziggy telling us not to watch the song while parents are around. Oh, that sounds dramatic. And in the midst of Ultra Fight Dakianta 2, then we pause some music and see what's going on here. So is this like a... Will this tell us what's going on? And so you're saying it's a funny indie fighting game like Dong Dong? And is that how that's, Whoa. The distinctive art style on this... I feel like... I feel like... It just goes to show you can make something with any level of... any level art, that seems to imply that there's... that... I don't know, it seems to imply something that I'm observing about the quality of the... Okay, wait, no, a doctor shooting a laser from the little syringe, from the little syringe. Full of style, full of panache. And there's having this, like, distinct look to it. It's looking cool. Wait, is this their official trailer? That's really neat. Hey. How have you guys heard of so many fighting games? The tunes that are in here. And Zermakiva is saying, I'm afraid of belly buttons and feet. I keep noticing that in the anime DANDADAN, they're drawing feet in a really graceful way that I feel like I don't ever see, probably because on the YouTubes and stuff, people like got in the silly little habit of avoiding the feet. And Kai saying, I remember that episode because she can only be making that face at the King Grizzle, and I am now more eager to know how the comic evolves from having basically nobody around to a cast of characters in emotional turmoil with each other. Zermakiva is saying, but cool with the nibbles. I think everyone went out topless. Oh, it's a new world. It's a new dawn. It's a new life. And Hijinks Arcade is saying, Ultra Fight Kenta 2 also has a canon trans character as well that you can play as before and after she transitioned. Before she transitioned, she was garbage tier but became much more powerful after transitioning. What? Wait, okay, that's really fun. It's gonna set your mental state right, So of course you're gonna pull out those sick combos in whatever game it is that you play, in whatever it all is. Ziggy is saying, found the perfect video for you. And indeed, I was thinking of ending the stream, a little bit early, and I have been taking several requests. So how long can this be in a world of React requests? And Hijinks Arcade is saying she discovered herself, found true power. Hello to Allison Dowdle. We're talking about various chaotic video reactions in here, various drawings. Oh my goodness, these are some there's some cute art styles going on here, and talking about being super stressed by college classes. Yeah, you just gotta cut some, just gotta decide fully, consciously not to complete some if you get like too behind on that kind of thing. What's on your mind though, Allison Dowdle, as we go into the world of reaction requests and talking about always fitness, always feet less. Suspicious about it? Are we suspicious about it? I wonder. And so we'll go from a watch history to this and see how that goes. And then this error message came on up, and there are animatics around here. Alright, one of these is probably correct. Is it the first one or the second one that's correct in React requests? As Hijinks Arcade says, but yes, there's also a very funny game. Part of that comedy is coming from the jank presentation and all the sound effects being made by someone's voice. The other day my girlfriend was getting frustrated over the limits of her capabilities to write a story that she's been wanting to write for a while, and being like, I don't have the skills to do this right exactly now. But then if you make something and you put all of these finishing touches on it, God, I'm being a hypocrite right now, but doesn't the style coalesce? Okay, you're talking about the first one? Okay, the first one. We shall see something indeed. Upon request, we shall pause some most excellent Skullgirls music. And what is going on here? And I always like to watch things a little bit fast. Wait a darn second. Are they giving me tunes around here? Are they giving me tunes that could in fact take down an entire sorts of a channel? I'm not quite sure. And there's Kai saying popular. I know about popular. Well, I guess then I might as well. And I don't know how this will all turn out. I guess I might as well have it like this, and then that should still turn out in my headphones, but not around here. Why does he have perfect credit if I know what you mean? Dang, okay, that's detailed. We can have some captions on this, because I think that the manner of speaking in this song comes across clearly enough. And Alison Dowdle is saying, I've been in a cage lately. Not actually, of course, but it feels like it, because I've been working on this animation for so long, and you think it would be easy, but I'm stressing out over here. Honestly, in my head, all animations take 3 or 6 months to make. How long is it taking you so far? And this is extremely stylish. Oh dear. This is... Once a year we act like we were glad you were born. Someone made this song about the country of America. I'm getting a slight hint. God, it's catchy though. I am starting to really like this song. And Sarah McKiff is saying, I think I'm falling asleep. You could have dreams about dirigibles. Hey, best of luck dreaming to you. This is incredibly I can't believe what I'm seeing. Okay, when you showed me the videos of the actual, what is it, CSMP, then I couldn't really parse what was going on. God, I'm appreciating the art up in here too. I like the art style. It's really cute. And the implication of following that up with on the weekend as if it's some kind of casual thing. Now, isn't that some characterization? Oh, you got more details in there for a second, but this is so communicative. What the hell? How is this so well put together? Was Jesus shooting me with it, God? The song was already chaotic, but it got even more chaotic. This is very strange to encounter as somebody not familiar with any of these, but I'm starting to sense that this main character is your silly little guy. Is this your little blurbo or something? Hello to terrifying creepy clown. How you doing? I am hearing the music in me. I guess I'll link this link this in the description or some such, because this is much better with music. I am maybe addicted to this song now. Once a year, act like you're glad you were born. There's lore here, isn't there? I should stop when I see a Minecraft video that was suggested to me. I should stop assuming that it doesn't have a gorgeous fan animatic about it. Made in 2 days? Okay, when somebody just came in here and said the animation is taking forever to make, that's do I say crack energy? Do I say crack energy? Impressive, to be sure. Impressive. Amazing. You're saying the stream is cursed? The stream can't possibly be cursed. And there's terrifying creepy clown OC saying, will you watch my creator? And OC possibly. I suppose. I suppose possibly. I've been taking video reaction requests that are less than 20 minutes, hopefully less than 5 minutes, and sort of silly. And okay, which ways are we here? Hijinks Arcade is saying, tell her to just go for it and stop worrying about quality. You learn from experience, but if you keep hesitating, then you'll never make anything, right? And it's like even if I tell my girlfriend to just go for making something and put out what's in your heart and see how it turns out, and that's how you learn. And it's better to, and you have to fear creating nothing at all. You have to fear creating nothing at all more than you fear creating something that you really want to make, but in the wrong sort of a way. Even though there's that, I also have not followed that advice. I very much have not followed that advice. These are very adorable. I feel like you could paint this on a little on a t-shirt or a mug. And there's, okay, what's the link lead? It's 60 seconds. Oh, wait, okay, the thing you want us to see is 60 seconds. Okay, you can send a link in this magma, or maybe in the okay, I started playing the music, but I'm the only one enjoying the awesome Skullgirls tunes because they are still here. That was very funny to me, indeed. And okay, various things going on. The opposite of the beautiful presentation that you would see is the Skullgirls example, and there's enjoyment to be found on both sides of the spectrum, and it's a very funny game. Okay, yeah. It's so intimidating to see something truly well made, and I feel like yesterday when I rewatched the first episode of Arcane, and then also watched the latest episode of DANDADAN, where they both do the animated media thing, where they just lean into the artistry of it for a second, where they just kind of flex that they know the physicality of how somebody moves, and they're going to show that in the most beautiful artistic way. Arcane doing that with fighting, DANDADAN doing that with surprisingly a ballet sequence emotionally to the music. And there's, okay, what's the link to the art? And yeah, if you want to send a 60-second video, I was thinking of ending this stream soon, but we'll see things around. And Hijinks Arcade is saying, it's hard not to be a perfectionist about your work. I'm sure she's a great writer, though. Yeah, like, objectively, she does, like, find things to find comfort in, you know? And that was one of the first things that we talked about when being friends. She's written all this stuff on Archive of Our Own, mostly okay, I think the ones that I was able to parse because crossovers are where it's at, were like inspections of Steven Universe and what can happen with the lore. The music was playing at the same time as this going on. OC creator spinning train. Oh, wait a second. This was I think I saw one other person doing this trend, 2 other persons, and then I was like, huh, that could be a fun trend to do, and then I forgot it existed, but now I remember again. Hello, let's see it. detailed Chucky rat shirt. double middle fingers on the terrifying creepy clown. It's not enough to be a terrifying creepy clown, but you're also going to do justice and sort of spin at you. Oh my, well, have fun. And there's guy saying just turned into the art of murder pilot, and it's amazing. Oh, this was getting suggested to you, the art of murder. I think that God, that was on my mind, right? That was on my mind, I think. If I go and look that up, the art of murder. That's, oh, animated. Did I hear of that or did I not hear of that? Somebody had that with original characters. Is that one day ago on the YouTube? Huh, fascinating. And there's Hijinks Arcade saying I was writing bad Soul Calibur fanfic when I was around 13, and oh my gosh, and saying she draws fan art of the characters and they come to life. Me next. Wait, coming to life does distinctly seem to me to be the opposite of murdering, you know? Ending the life. And that makes me wonder how that premise is connected to the title, wanting to figure that out, wondering how that goes. And I just like saying, but it's like that when you upload videos as well, you always think it's not going to be good enough, and eventually you just gotta do it. It is funny to me that I tried to cut out some sense of perfectionism toward YouTube in general by doing just some streams. You're just chatting, you're just hanging out, it's just whatever. And although I'm really glad to have like a casual, hangout about absolutely whatever, the perfectionism is still there. It is very much still there. And now I have 200 streams. I feel like everything in my life is going like that. There's no way out but through, right through the middle of it, right through. Just bonk your head against the perfectionism. So like you're saying, my life philosophy, it's better to have an imperfect finished thing than a perfect unfinished thing. Just do it. Don't seek perfection. If you can't do it anyway, you have ADHD. I wonder about that as well. I do wonder about that as well. What amount of it is the ADHD? And Hijinks Arcade is saying. Also just saying, but I was also ranking some of the characters as queer, shipping Setsuka and Ivy, which is one of those things that makes my own queerness more obvious in retrospect. just absolutely perfect. Hello, the noggins with the wings in them. It's cool stuff. Gosh, if I put wings on something or someone, what would be the what would I do such a thing? If you're inspiring me around here and I vibe in the same general direction for a second like that, I'll just try to draw some type of a hair, but I think I simplified this hair too much. There's some type of ears. Hello to you, terrifying creepy clown. Are you putting angry faces in here? My goodness, have I missed some kind of a context? Oh, it simply appeared and then disappeared. The idea that I've had for a moment out here is that it would be a little bit silly to put wings just like on one single shoulder and then it's just like that, and then it's completely imbalanced, it's completely lopsided. My goodness, the emotions appeared on the face of this one and disappeared off the face of this one, and now there's little hands going around, and a little drawing, a little doodle, and then there's I wish I could have more imperfect finished products. Unfortunately, I'm having so many things that are like a secret project that one might have heard of sometime. Oh my goodness, the shock opened up your face all of the way. How terrifying, how spooky. And there's Hijinks Arcade saying, oh yeah, the ADHD makes getting things finished really hard as well. It's so much, you know, but I don't know, I've never walked into where someone might get diagnosed. I don't know if it is that. This is some neat little drawings out here. Some neat little drawings indeed. And so they're saying, in my case, I have terminal ADHD. It's in stage 5. I don't have much time left. Let's hope. Honestly, that is kind of how not accomplishing the tasks feels frequently sometimes, and I can't tell if it's a normal amount or if it's an ADHD amount that I would consider to be atypical enough to see if I need a medication that I would want to be, I don't know, more normative, that could make me function in a way I would find satisfying. And hello to individuals having the wings and the heads and the big heads, and this has been some pretty cool stream around here. I have not ended this exactly as early as I thought I would, but I was having, a pretty great time seeing things to react to, hearing about various things and ways that creativity can be, and I guess I will find out via email if any of the things I reacted to were actually off limits after all, because we live on the edge apparently. Hopefully the channel stays up, and thank you guys.